What up, everybody? Two Matts, one cave. The Matt and Matt experience. PMLP. We got a little something. We're gonna have a little fun on the pod tonight. Some of us are drinking because they're happy. Some of us are drinking for other reasons that have nothing to do with 4.8 points. One single reception would have been fine. Just one more. No need to dwell on that.
I mean, we did have a reception.
We did have a reception. What you know about it?
Wow. Look at that ring shining.
Shoot, man. How was your weekend?
Which ring would you rather have, that one or the PML Championship?
Haley does not listen to this podcast. We talked about it right before this. So you boys know the answer.
Yep.
I'm just saying, anybody can get married, you know? Only 3 people have won a championship. So
I can't believe it's only 3.
it's really bad. It's really bad. I don't know.
Well, wait, that's not true. It's 4 if you count Parker's win. I just got to say, sorry, I don't mean to Parker on blast right away. I had this thought while driving today that, like, he won prior to us renewing the league, which I know there's no, like, technical history of it, but we know he won. But that was 2018. Like, that was a long time ago.
Pretty much doesn't count anymore, I think, is how that works.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like we hold Parker at this esteem in the league, but he hasn't done it. He hasn't won since. He hasn't ever missed the playoffs either, haven't he? Right? So you can give him that. Yeah. He's never missed the playoffs, but yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to come right at you, Parker.
That's all right. That's what we do here, man. We come right at people, and it's fun.
We like coming at people. Is what you're saying?
I love it. It's my favorite pastime.
Okay. It won't let me share my screen. I kicked presentation. That was me.
Come on, man. Act like a professional. This is a highly regarded podcast. I think we're up to top 10 on Apple last week, number 2 on Spotify. So please get it together. This is embarrassing.
I mean, we do have ads starting next
week. Yeah. This is a sponsored podcast starting next week. So I hope you guys are ready for it.
Very excited. All right, let's dive in.
Shoot, man.
Here we go. First one.
Fly, Eagles, fly. You going? Who starts? Do I start?
You got it. You got it.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Damn Daniels. There's not a lot to say about this. The steamroller keeps crushing everything in its path, and Ryan's team kind of what does the box score say? Because his top 3 guys are great. That looks like his entirety of his points. So looks like he got nothing from anyone else. Yep, sounds about right.
Yeah, Saquon had a bad
game. And then Jordan Mason might be hurt, ? So we'll see. Yeah. And then, of course, he was victim to my delightful week with Godwin. So Mike Evans took a step back. So can't be too upset if you're Ryan. Still 3-3. Like, you're good. But, of course, Matt's just got to steamroll.
Yep. It's going to happen. All right, man. Look at this. 96.78 to 96.3. I forgot I was that close. Looking at it right now, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's why you have a drink in your hand. I like that. I will say I dove in the archives this week, and we'll talk about that later. This is a .48 victory. Not the closest. We've had closer, actually. .3 is what I think I saw as the closest at, like, very quick glance. But this is up there.
Yeah,
for sure.
This one hurts a lot. 2-5 is, like, pretty really bad, but 1-5 is awful. Had the realization, though, probably not going to make the top 5 records either way. So 96 was number 5 in scoring, and I don't know. We can look at the standings later. I know that the bottom 5 are all very close. I'm within 20 or 30 points of the 5th spot, or the 6th spot, I mean. So, just got to keep grinding, putting out lineups. I do think, we'll talk about it later, my friend Koopa's Troopas, he might be back.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, man.
All right, next one. You got next one?
Yeah, Lamb has been chopped off, and gimme that. Cody's team kind of out of nowhere, looking like he might have a great squad. DeAndre Swift kind of coming together for him. Scary Terry doing the same thing. Baker, I'm really upset. In retrospect, I was so high on like 5 late round quarterbacks, and at the last minute I got sucked in to taking Mahomes. Such a great pick. I think he's like number 1 or 2 overall in quarterbacks. Like, just awesome. Yeah. Awesome. So you got to feel good about that. He didn't take any other quarterbacks, right? Just him. That's a really smart play, by the way, by Cody, was to only take a late round quarterback in the very, very late rounds. So that was really, really good play, Cody.
I hate to like sabotage your joke, but Caleb looks incredible.
Okay, but Matt, that's the joke. You don't step on the joke.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought you were saying like I thought you were making fun of him for taking Caleb.
Well, I was, right? But the joke is like you could get Baker 5 rounds later and not take Caleb.
Yeah, very true. I was wondering that. Did he draft Baker? I don't think he did. I think he picked him up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He picked him up off the waiver. Yeah, on September 18th. Yeah. So stop drafting.
Way to be quick with that.
Stop,
by the
dude.
Way.
Come on.
Well done.
It's a professional podcast, Matt. We're sponsored.
I know. I forgot.
Gosh, man, come on. Been drinking too much.
We're gonna skip that matchup. We're gonna go on to the next one. Yeah, it's the espresso martini that got me. All right, going down to sniff my pits and chicken and rice. I'll say this for Ethan. He's been on watch. He still is a little bit on watch. I think he technically dropped to 10th place in the rankings.
Not just technically, he did.
Yeah. And but 86 isn't a bad showing compared to the person above him, which we'll get to.
And boy, are we gonna get to him.
Oh man. But then chicken and rice, Tyrone Tracy, Najee Harris, like doing it, putting up 117. I think that's number 2 on the week. So Parker's still showing that he can do his thing. Yeah, it's very interesting. All right, last matchup here.
Alvin and the Chipmunks does it again. Very good team. Going to be a playoff team. Going to make some noise in the playoffs. Absolutely a team where if his guys go off in week 15, 16, 17, very much in the running to win a championship. 4-2. It's exactly what you'd expect from a team that's 4-2. You think to yourself, this is a team who, when I look at their roster, I think stud. Probably dropped a week here and there, or he had a lot of points scored against him one week, which happened to Tripp. So great team.
Yeah.
That's what I think about 4-2 teams. Then you look at his opponent. And Matt, I get sick to my stomach. I get sick to my stomach because I look and I think I have more points scored than him, and he's 4-2, and he scored 42.66 points. Now I'm not hating on the brother. He lost his first 3 picks. It happens. I'm not hating on Ben, the fantasy guru. The guy who I used to hit up with trade questions all the time before he joined the league. I am upset by the situation. Nothing makes me more sick than looking at my record and my points for and looking at his and knowing what could be after all that I've endured. That's all I'll say about this topic. I'd like for you to take over from here.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's. I can't believe we were popping confetti last week.
He didn't even score half of that. Not even half of 50 of 100
that's
points.
True. We were popping confetti because he broke 100. And
I still have the commemorative board that I made.
You should have made the same poster, but 42 on it. Sorry. Now we're going to talk about, because I put the poll out there, whether or not this was a record. I need you on air. Do you think it is or is not a record?
I don't think it's the record. I think there was. I think there was a week in the 30s, like 39. I think it was like a radically bad week, but I think this is probably second.
If we really want to be technical, there was a week in the playoffs where you were in a consolation game and you started 0 people.
Okay.
And you guys are
not counting that. Not counting that.
I know. Yeah, sorry. All right, so I'll say this. Yeah, I'll dive into this. Let's go to the poll first.
Me? It can't be me.
No.
Oh, God. Okay.
Said, let's go to the poll first, because we did ask in here, Ben may have broken a record for the lowest score. If he did, who had the record before him? AKA, if he didn't, who still has the record? I want to tell you the votes that we had. Everything is pretty spread out.
Yeah, I feel like you're going to get a wide variety here.
Yeah, there's a lot of answer choices, so it's going to happen. Yeah. But Jared got 2 votes.
Mm-hmm.
People maybe thought that's why he quit.
Yeah.
Only 1 year we have on record of him. Jared did actually pretty good. Peyton got 2 votes.
Peyton had good teams, I feel like. Last year was an exception, but he had a really good team.
He was very bipolar, I feel like, on it. Yeah, he might have. Ethan got 2 votes. He's finished last couple times.
Mm-hmm.
He's been down there. Ethan got some votes for the highest scoring, too, so that just shows you Ethan's thing. You got to vote. You got to vote on there. Someone voted for you for lowest.
I'm coming for you.
And
Whoever you are,
Pat got
I'm
two.
coming.
I can tell you, I collected emails on this one. This is not anonymous. But I won't. I would not do that to the person that filled out this poll.
He
So,
will
yeah,
later
Pat,
off
2
air. He's
votes.
going to tell me. Sorry, go ahead.
Pat 2 votes, Peyton 2 votes, Jared 2 votes, Ethan 2 votes, and then you got 1 single vote. Only 9
All
votes
right.
because I didn't obviously.
And the winner is...
So, well, the winner is Peyton had the
Really?
record before, if Ben broke it. I still haven't revealed that yet. I'm sorry, I don't know. But I want to say this. 5 people in history have scored in the 40s. All right? Peyton scored... I'm sorry. I was wrong. Peyton did not have the record. What am I doing?
What are you saying? What's going on?
My bad.
Professional
wrong.
podcast. Professional podcast. Lock it in.
Peyton scored 45 in 2022.
Okay.
In 2019 is the 3 other occurrences.
Wow.
In the 2019 was a crazy year. Because 2019 also is when we had the highest score.
Oh,
just
shoot. Okay.
Crazy versatility. So Ethan put up 47 in 2019.
Okay.
You put up 45 in 2019,
Okay.
tied with Peyton there at 45. Ethan also put up 44 in
Oh,
2019.
Ben.
So Ben did break the record.
Ben.
42. Yeah.
Jeez.
I got to hit it with this one more
Oh,
time.
yeah. Give it to him.
Well, brother, this guy's
I mean,
42.
deservedly so. That's
Yeah,
tough.
2024. I think he just wants to make his mark on the league.
And he has,
You know?
in a big way. In
Yeah.
a big way. More ways than
In a
one.
big way.
More ways than one. Absolute
Yeah.
pleasure to have in the league. I don't want you to take away from this so we don't like you. I love you. But we have to razz on somebody. And when you score 42 points, it's
You're doing it
it's
to
got to be
yourself.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got to say, I am glad it's happening as his opponent.
Absolutely.
I want my opponent
Yeah.
to score less, so yes.
Yeah.
But not be 4-2 at the same time. That is still
Dude,
bonkers.
can we move on? I can't. This glass is going to be empty.
All right. All right, highest score. Here's the last thing I'll say about the highest score. I do have 2 highest scores. I have what I call like the new era and old era. Old era is when we had defense and kickers.
Yeah.
We had 3 seasons of that. We're on our 3rd season now of new era. So here's the votes for highest scores. Me and you didn't get any votes, man. Nobody cares about us scoring high.
Yeah, well,
We got Tripp got 2 votes for highest scorer. Ryan got 2 votes. Parker got 2 votes. Cody got 1. Ethan got 1, and Peyton got 1. I'll say this: the person that did score the highest guessed themselves and guessed the number exactly. So they
okay.
know.
Can
know.
I say I think I remember it?
Sure. Go for it.
I could be wrong. I think it's one of 2 people, but I really think it was Tripp. And I think it was I think it was over 200. And if it wasn't Tripp, then it was Ethan. I'll go on record.
Gotcha. You're talking old era, right? With the
Yes, defensive kicker.
highest
Yep.
scorer,
Yep.
Because I'm going to reveal the highest score in both
Yep.
eras, just because the scoring is different. So highest ever, that's old era here at ever, was in 2019. Ryan was the highest score.
Okay.
And what I love about it is Ryan guessed himself, like I said, and then when he put the number in, you had to guess what number. He put the number with a bunch of like smiley faces. So
Wait,
that
which
he
kind of
knew.
smiley face? Oh, one of those. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, one of the. Shoot, but he put up 191.
Yeah. So that's
191
unbelievable.
points.
That's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
And here's the crazy part to really like toot Ryan's horn here. He did that with a kicker and a defense, sure, but they both kicker and defense only got 4 or 5 points, 4 or
Wow.
5. So his starters did that. So he really did it with less players.
Honestly, yeah. When you look at it that way.
Yeah. Oh, and I will defend Ben in this. When Ethan put up 44, he had started 1 extra player.
There you go.
So he had started.
There you go. Ben, make sure you come for Ethan about that.
Dude. All right, sorry.
What do you mean?
In the new.
I don't understand
In the
it.
new era, Cody has the highest score of the new era.
Don't say that
so
out
double
loud.
Flex,
Don't say that out loud.
178.
Yeah.
So that's the current new era record is 178 with Cody. Now, I will say when Cody put up 178, that was the highest point differential ever.
Yeah.
He put up 178, and his opponent put up like 86.
Wow.
So a 92 point spread there. When Ryan put up 191, his opponent put up 192. I'm not sorry. Whoa, that didn't make sense. 102.
Okay.
102. So it was only like an 89-point spread there. So yeah, Cody has the highest.
Wow.
differential. There's some stats for you.
That was Stat Hour by Matt Russell, the statistician. He has his degree in mathematics. He's a math teacher, though admittedly not very good at math on the fly. But
While drinking.
or while drinking, all of them really hinder his ability. What do you say we go to our call-in for the week?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited.
All right. We didn't test audio before. We should have. Let me know if this is give me a up or a down or a good.
Yo,
Okay.
PMLP, what up? Patrick Smith, commissioner here, calling in without my commissioner hat, calling in as a member of the league. This is my favorite podcast. It's an honor and a privilege to be on here. You guys are so good at what you do. You've gotten so much better since you began. This season is it's reached a new level. It's transcended what it was before. You're so comfortable on camera. The production quality is fantastic. Chip even spent $5,000 on a teleporter to put in his room. What I want to talk about today, and I think everyone probably knows that this call is going to be, well, they assume it's going to be a victory lap. And I'm not here to do that. I have no desire in that, right? First win, job's not finished, Kobe meme. I'm not surprised at all. I'm probably the second least surprised person. Chip's probably the least surprised that I won by 0.3 points in a primetime showdown on the weekend of his nuptials. There's nothing that makes more sense in this world to me than that. So I have no reason to victory lap one win. We're excited about it. But what I want to say as a member of the league is that I've really enjoyed this year. And I'm at the bottom of the standings, right? So I think it's a testament to what everybody's done, everybody's activity level, everybody contributing. You know, the new member, Ben, has been great in a lot of ways too. Even if he is paying a $10 tax every single week to the Death Star, the evil king of the fantasy world this season. This season's been great. I think being 1-5 and having as much fun as I'm having, especially getting that first dub will catalyze you. It's been, I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank you two, PMLP, for all you do for the league, for the fact that you get conversations going. You build up the excitement level. That's the end game, right? That's the goal for anybody creating content, trying to be a good league member. It's been a fantastic year. Hopefully some more wins on the horizon for me. Hopefully Ben scores more than 42 points next week. But either way, no matter what happens, I know it's going to be a lot of fun. Even if I get thrashed, and I think that's a sign of a really great league. So thank you all for what you do. Thank you, Matt and Matt, in the morning for having me on. Thanks for listening to me talk. I appreciate it.
Wow. Let me just say first, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I don't think we've had a positive caller yet. I think everyone's been shit-talking, talk bad about somebody else's team. I'm good at this, you're bad at that. That was just classy. That was a classy call-in.
Yeah, that was great. Man, that like, thank you. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agree with you. That's pretty stellar, Pat. Appreciate you calling in. Just so people know, Pat will be on the show here in a couple weeks.
Oh, you're announcing it. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'll put it out
All
there.
right.
Yeah, I just want to get people excited.
Yeah.
When Chip's on his honeymoon, Pat will be hosting with me. I'm excited. We're gonna put on a fire and just talk for hours.
I like it.
It's gonna be good.
I like it, man. Do with him what you want with me. That's what I always say.
Yeah. That's kind of my plan. And you will be listening from Mexico.
Yep.
You better.
I will. No. I will be.
Good.
I will be. There's no if.
Good
Yeah.
answer. No, I agree. This year really has been fun. Anything you want to say to that before we move on? Like how? It's been intense. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's been awesome. It always is, but something about this year just makes it feel that much better. I think this podcast plays into it. I think that we're really driving engagement. I think that, we're all just such great friends, and I think that's, maybe the real championship was the friends we made along the way. But,
Wow.
yeah, that's what I tell myself as a guy who has not won a championship or has not even been close to winning one. So, but no, it's been really fun. I think it's been the right level of like shit talking and having fun and scoring points and bad weeks. It's been just a great time, a great mixture of everything.
Yeah, I think Pat put that in perspective, saying like having that much fun, being 1-5 is important.
Yeah, I don't know what he means about
I
that.
was-
I didn't really understand that part, but everything else was spot on.
You're having fun. Yeah, no, I agree. I had this moment literally like driving to work on Tuesday morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, football had just ended and I went to bed.
Yeah.
And then I'm waking up and I literally was like, oh, God, we got 2 days till football. Like, I was so excited already for football. And I am, even though this Thursday night game is going to be
A stinker. Like a stinker for
Yeah.
the ages, because Olave's out, Shaheed is out, Derek Carr is out, and then it's the Broncos on the other side. It's going to be a real big stinker.
Yeah. But I'm still super excited. That's what I'm like, like I just love football. I think with my team doing well, I'm already like, of course, I just want to see touchdowns happen.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, let's talk about next week. Speaking of my team doing well in touchdowns,
Oh God.
we got a Matt versus Matt showdown.
Oh,
Little
God.
podcast showdown.
Matt over the
Let's go.
weekend.
Are we making a bet on this week, or is that not even fair?
I'll bet you on a point spread.
Ooh. Okay, that's fun.
How
I'm
how
down
many
with that.
points?
What-
For the listeners at home, right now you're projected 125.3. Do you have all your players in the way that it will be?
Yes, I do.
I am the same way. I think that mine might change depending on injury, but it's within half a point.
Yeah.
So you have basically 22 points over me. Projection. How many points will you give me?
Let's do this. I'm gonna pull up, which this might be more dangerous. I
Here.
noticed when you pull it up on the website here, it gives you the team average.
Yep, I can. You go back to that. I'll pull it up. My average is 98.37. Yours is 123.79. So that is a 25-point difference.
I don't know if I want that big of a spread, but I'll take it.
All right.
I'll take it. Let's do it.
All right, 25.
What's the bet though? What are we betting?
25 even. Let's do. Loser has to read the ad.
Oh, okay. All right. I like that.
Is that good?
Well, I was gonna say maybe dress up on the next pod, like has to wear something on the next. Ooh. Oh my gosh, we got to do a Halloween episode. Just saying, when we do a Halloween,
That's next
episode,
week.
We got to both dress up. Is that
No,
next
wait.
week?
No, there's a week. There's a
shoot.
week after, I think. There's a week after.
all right,
yeah,
so
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
do
Okay. Let's
But all right, yeah. loser-
reconvene, and the loser will wear a costume, just like the old days. That was our old bet.
That's true. I still think loser should also read
That's
the ad. I
fine.
think that's, gonna
That's
be really
fine.
funny.
But also, loser wears a costume because that was our old bet.
I was hoping we both would wear a costume on Halloween.
Loser,
That's okay.
winner chooses the loser's costume.
Got it. Oh no, that's too much choosing. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
cool with
gosh.
it. We'll iron this out off air.
All right,
But
yeah.
we definitely got a bet going.
Yeah.
25-point spread. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it
All
goes.
right. So what's next?
Okay,
Chicken and rice.
Oh wait, you were talking about the other guy coming into your lineup is Cooper Kupp, isn't it? Or did you already put him in there?
He's already in there. So my average
Yeah.
includes him scoring 20 points.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Chicken and rice. We got the battle of the Smith brothers.
Yeah, shoot. It's a closer projection than you'd think, 111 and 101. That's pretty close to a coin flip because projections, as we know, don't always mean a lot. Our friend Pat made a nice little trade, though, so I think that is probably going to help him. I'm
Yeah.
really shocked he didn't bring it up. So Chase Brown looks like he's taken over the Bengals backfield, and Pat got him. Pat went out and got his guy, so more power to him.
Yeah, against Cleveland, I think that could be Chase Brown could be a monster. I like how his name's don't let me cook, and he's playing chicken and rice. So, Pat, you should be cooking some chicken and rice this week. If you
Oh,
would.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, send that. So I'll take Pat on this matchup. It's gonna be
All
crazy.
right.
Big brother, he's going big brother. On,
Don't tell Jared that.
Yeah. All right. We got lamb has been chopped. I gotta say, Grant, you gotta change the name.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was funny, like play on it, but we can't have that all
Can't.
year. We need
Can't have it.
something else. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Yeah, I mean Trip's team. Really, 106? Did he not have everybody in? Did you double check
Probably.
that?
Let me pull it up. Let's go. Box score. He is.
Might have some buys and injuries.
Let me see. No, it's he's got them all in, but he might have people on his bench who should be in. No, not that either. So I don't know.
Wow. AR should be starting, which is scary, like for everyone. Trip involved, like, and for Grant, like, because he could explode,
Yeah.
but like it's scary. Alvin Kamara we get to see on Thursday night, so it's going to be an interesting weekend for Trip.
Yeah, definitely will
If
be.
he goes 4-3, that's just crazy because this team is good. This team is
I know.
powerful.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect
So,
that.
Who do you take? Pick one here.
I'll go Alvin and the Trips. Alvin and the Trips is who I'm taking. He's going to go to 5-2.
I'll take Grant.
All right.
Jaden Reed's going to put up 30. I'll take Grant.
Ridiculous. I won't even. We're moving past that. We got Help and Sniff My Pits coming up next. This is the Battle of the Stinkers. I don't know if you had looked at the total points scored by the two of them. If you were to guess, Matt, between the two of them, first off, who scored less points?
I gotta say Ethan.
Yep, you'd be correct. Ethan has scored.
Okay.
And for reference, the points for king is you. You have 739 points. Ethan has 495 points scored.
Oh, he's almost at 500. All right.
Help has 507. So they're really battling it out. It's going to be.
That could change this week.
Yeah, they might score tens of points this week. I mean, really, they are just primed for at least 25 each. So we'll see.
I will say Josh Allen returned to form, and so did Bijan.
Yeah, absolutely.
Achane should be back this week. However, I don't love their matchup without Tua still. Achane just can't run through the tackles.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
ooh.
I'll go.
All right, yeah, we'll see.
I'll go Sniff My Pits. I think help. The help. Listen,
I think I'm with
the
you.
help can only come so much. Okay.
Yeah, you've gotten enough help.
The boy who cried help.
Okay, I wanted to save this one for last. This is a matchup of the week, in my opinion. I truly think Cody's team has turned into a wagon. I mean, he's had guys just turn around, show up, and it's been great. And then Ryan's team has been hit or miss, like put up only 86 last week, but he still just has like some big explosive players. And although Ryan's technically in 6th right now, I got him higher in my power rankings of how I look at Ryan's team.
Yeah.
So this is a matchup of the week.
I love
What do you
it.
think?
Completely agree. Yeah, matchup of the week. Just a star-studded lineup all the way around for both teams. Super excited to see how it goes. Give me Cody, just because I think this could be a Jamar Chase week. I think you already said it against the Browns with Chase Brown, but Jamar Chase could absolutely eat the Browns alive. So we'll see. What are you going to say?
I got to look at the matchup real quick before I pick who I think is going to win. I got to see the other than just top 3. You got Debo versus Kansas City. Garrett Wilson gets Pittsburgh, and now Devontae Adams is there.
Mhm.
Those are just like wild cards. I do think David Njoku is going to be better now with no Amari Cooper.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how much better. I will take. Why do we? Did you see this? I'm sorry. Did you see we have 2 Monday night games?
No, who is
Again?
it?
We got Baltimore and Bucks, which is a banger of a game at 8:15, and then we have the Chargers versus Arizona at 9 p.m.
That's awful.
I've never seen a game start at 9 p.m.
I'll be asleep before it kicks off.
I mean, even if I'm watching it, I probably fall asleep because of those 2 teams. Like
Fair point.
I'm glad we have 2, so we really only have 1.
Yep.
But
Yep.
yeah, give me. I want to take Ryan. I'm trying to tell myself to take Ryan. I don't think I can.
I'm taking
Ryan.
Cody.
Yeah, I'm taking Cody.
Sorry, right guy.
Yep. Oh, I wanted to. I was trying really hard. I looked at the matchups for that reason
Yeah.
and everything. Tried.
Well, Matt,
All right,
what else you got for us?
I'm gonna go on a bold take here and say Ben outscores himself from last week.
Well,
So
I mean,
I'll leave us with
calm
that.
down over there. That's really a lot. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the PMLP. This is Matt and Matt and Easy Man. We're having the best time. We're happy you're here. I think you're happy that we're here. We're having a great time all the way around. Pat, thank you for the call in. That was baller.
Yeah, thank you.
And just all around, I want to say thank you to Lee. Great year. We love you. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.